Hi, my name is Matt Pierce, and this is Insight Lines, a podcast where we try to bring you the latest in information, defense, intelligence, and geopolitical updates. And today we're talking about a topic that seems to be on everybody's mind. It's been stirring conversations literally around the world as I talk with clients and as I talk with sources from around the entire globe. This topic has been coming up, and today we're going to talk about the Texas secession movement, understanding the Lone Star State's unique point of view. Again, I'm Matt Pearson. Thanks for joining me here today on Insight Lines. So to understand why some in Texas have expressed a desire to leave the United States, you have to look at Texas' unique historical and cultural identity. Known as the Lone Star State, Texas was an independent republic from 1836 until 1845, and this period has left a lasting impact on its collective psychology, if you will. Texas has always had a strong sense of independence. It's part of our history, part of our culture. This isn't about politics. It's mostly about identity. Now I want to talk to you a little bit about recent discussions about secession and how they have been fueled by a combination of factors: political disagreements with federal policies, especially those related to immigration, gun rights, things like this. They've been significant catalysts. They've been the vehicle that's driving this conversation. Economic impact does play a role in this, with some Texans believing that the state's substantial economic contributions aren't adequately reciprocated, if you will, by the federal government. Now, while the talk of secession is serious for some, it's more symbolic in gesture for others. The Supreme Court many years ago basically made it impossible for a state to leave the United States. So this is more of a way of expressing their frustration with federal policies and asserting state rights. It doesn't mean they won't try to do it. It just doesn't seem like there's a clear path for them to do it. Now, it's important to note that secession, like I said, is not legally recognized for any state, as affirmed by the Supreme Court. This happened in the 70s, I think it was. The interest in secession, while currently present among some groups, mainly far-right groups, doesn't reflect the view of all Texans. In fact, it doesn't even probably represent half of the population, no matter what the proponents of this say. Surveys and studies do indicate that a majority of Texas residents do not support the idea of leaving the Union as a whole. Now, secession movements often emerge around the world, and you've seen it probably in your home country from time to time. Secession movements often emerge in times of political and social strife, right? They are more about expressing discontent rather than a realistic political goal, okay? So as we monitor this situation, it's essential to remember the complexity of such movements and the diversity of opinions within Texas. Here at Insight Lines, we're going to continue to provide you updates on this and other geopolitical matters. I'm Matt Pierce, and I'm trying my best to keep you informed and aware. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like the content.